Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DAR TV in DAR's first home game of 2019, where the DAR Patriots will be taking on the Douglas Eagles. The players are getting ready to take the field. The coin toss has been complete. Douglas has won and elected to receive on a beautiful night at Patriot Stadium.
Yes, they have, Howie, and I'm looking forward to this game. I'm hoping the Patriots can come back strong after the tough loss last week. It was a little rough. I won't lie. But I think they're going to come back. They've been working on their defense, and I think they're going to come out and show us something.
Westminster last week, the Patriots gave up 68 points, and they put up 34 of their own, but it was no match for Westminster's 68, and the defense will look to shore up that tackling against the county rival, the Douglas Eagles, tonight, and pick up the first one on the season as the Patriots are taking the field. Led by the seniors in the front, Spray, Leonard, Stubblefield, and the likes. Beautiful night for high school football. It's going to be around 83 degrees at first kick. As soon as that sun sets in here in about 30 to 45 minutes, it should drop into comfortable temperatures of mid to upper 70s, and we'll have a great night for high school football. DAR in navy tops, pants, white numerals, red trim. Douglas, white tops, red pants, and red lettering. Few light clouds in the sky on a beautiful night for high school football.
And I believe this is the Eagles' first game. They have not played yet.
Yeah, first game of the year for Douglas. Second game of the year for the Patriots.
We'll see if the Eagles can, shake off their jitters.
Yeah, Douglas is going to be fired up. Always a big rivalry between DAR and Douglas.
Number 30,
Duval does the kicking this year for the Patriots. Andrew Veach did the kicking last year. He graduated along with 17 others. So it's a new look Patriot team. A little bit younger this year, but still senior at quarterback, few seniors at wide receiver. And Duval is ready for the kick, and it is up and fielded near the 20. Taken up field, making a few people miss, and out near the 35-yard line where he's taken down. It'll be interesting to see how the tempo of this game plays out. Who throws the first punch? Who gets on the board first? As that often determines who wins the football game.
And Coach Poole can be quoted saying that turnovers are always the most important part of his football. So we'll see if they get out early, maybe get a turnover on this first drive. That'd be really huge to them.
Yeah. Coach Poole preaches turnovers. And the first play is a run. Still on his feet, being driven backwards. Forward progress will gain him a few yards.
Tackle made by number 25, Brady Largent.
Freshman Brady Largent credited with a tackle on the 3-yard gain.
And Largent's looking real promising this year. I got the chance to watch him play a little bit last week. Struggled a little on the defensive side along with his fellow teammates, but on the offense he looked real promising. Great running back. Hopefully we see him here tonight.
Yeah, the Patriots use a lot of different people to run. They run people in and out. We'll get to see that offense hopefully here shortly after we stop the Eagles, as it's another run here on second down.
Just absolutely gobbled up by that line.
Going nowhere there. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Eagles on their first drive.
Tackle made by number 72, Carson Dennis. Play made 1 yard.
That is senior Carson Dennis getting that tackle there. Really just destroyed him.
So big 3rd down, first 3rd down of the game. 3rd downs obviously key, right up there with turnovers in determining who wins the football game. 3rd down conversions and the turnover margin. Douglas in the huddle for a long time here. 6 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap off. It's a pitch out to the right side, and he's going nowhere. Taken out of bounds. 4th down. And a great stop by the DAR defense.
Yeah, great job for the defense there. You can clearly say they've been working on some stuff since last week. Really showing some promise in this defense now.
Play lost 1 yard. Brings up
Last week, as we said at the Open, lost to Westminster 68-34, 0-1 on the season. This is the Douglas Eagles' first game of the year. We'll see what Douglas does on 4th down around the 37-yard line.
Play clock really taking their time.
Expecting a punt. High snap. The punt is away and fielded.
That's T.J. Leonard running up through. He's got a little space, and he's finally taken down around the 45. 45, excuse me.
Douglas 45 there. Good return by Leonard. A 25-yard return there as he fielded the ball near the 30. And DAR will start in plus territory on their first drive, looking to crack the scoreboard first.
And if there was any shining to be seen from the Patriots, this is where it was. Their offense showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, 34 points is usually a pretty good amount, but not when your opponent doubles that. Stubblefield looking to throw left side. He's got a man. And ball fumbled, but out of bounds.
Stubblefield's pass complete.
Pass complete to
I think that's Thrasher.
Senior teammate Joshua Thrasher.
Got hit there. The ball got jostled loose, but it did get out of bounds. So
yeah, he was
lucky break there.
Near the sticks there, about 1 yard to go for the Patriots as they march toward the end zone. Stubblefield takes a snap, hands off. And Darling fights forward for the first down. They'll move the chains.
Play by 2 yards, first down, DAR.
So an 8-yard pass followed by a 2-yard run. Gains DAR a new set of downs. Around the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Patriots, 8:40 to go. First quarter, no score. Stubblefield looking to his coaching staff for instruction. Takes the snap, screen, out wide, wide receiver screen. Good gain there. Leonard gets the wide receiver screen, and will move the chains again. First down.
Tackle made by Hook.
And Leonard was really an outstanding at receiver last week for the Patriots. I'd say he got the majority of their yards.
Yeah, and last year, Leonard was good last year. A year of experience. He's a senior this year, and he's a big part of the offense. As the run is faked.
Stubblefield's pass intended for Leonard.
Zips in, incomplete.
Up second down.
Stubblefield with a sidearm rocket delivery on that one. Too hot to handle, second down. Again, looking toward that sideline, trying to get that play call. Snap taken, speed option. Pitches it to his running back, who's got the corner. And a good gain there. First down for Darling on the speed option. Stubblefield immediately pitched it. And Darling found the corner and got the first down.
And that just really shows Darling's speed. I saw this a little at the last game, but if he gets any kind of open space, there's no stopping him.
Yeah, good mix of running and passing right now from the offense as they've marched all the way down. Stubblefield keeps it himself this time.
Carried by Stubblefield. Tackle made by Holderfield. Play made 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Little 5-yard rush there for Stubblefield. Leonard running, he's got the corner, and it's going to be close. That's a touchdown for the Patriots. them an early lead. Scoring the first touchdown with 7:33 left in the first. And that's just Leonard showing his speed once again.
So the seniors carry DAR to the opening touchdown there. And we'll see if Duval can add the extra point. As it's 6-0 Patriots with 7:33 to go first quarter. Extra point is good.
Kick by Duval is good.
Perfect kick by Duval there. He's been showing a lot of promise this year. He's a junior, but he's been doing really great. I don't believe he's missed a extra point yet. And the Patriots kickoff team are heading back out.
Yeah, perfect start for the Patriots. 3 and out on defense. March down the field and score with ease. And it's 7-0 early in this one.
Eagles offense is over there trying to figure out what to do to that unbreakable wall that they saw on the last drive.
Yeah, no pass plays last drive, only runs, and got him nowhere. 3 and out. And Duval is out to punt for the second time. Kick is away, and that's a good one. Fielded behind the 15. Let's see if they can wrap him up. He's got a seam. He's made a man miss. He is running 40, 30, 20. He's going to be chased down and taken down from behind.
And he just found a gap there and just snaked his way through the Patriots.
Left and right, and almost a first and goal opportunity for the Eagles. They'll start at the 11. Good work there by DAR special teams at the end to stop him from scoring a touchdown. I thought it might be 6. He ran out of gas a little bit.
Almost a bad case of deja vu there for the Patriots. That happened a few times to him last week at Westminster.
Yeah, you got to shore up that special teams. High school football special teams can be everything, especially going down the stretch. Big games, playoff games, extra points, and kickoff coverage is very important. Eagles again in the huddle for a long time here.
It looks like they're going to be calling a timeout.
Yeah, they will. Their play clock was running out on them. It was going down 6-5, and they hadn't even broke the huddle. So the Eagles will take their first time out of the half.
And for the Eagles here, they really have to capitalize on this. This is just the best possible opportunity that they could have right now.
Yeah, not a bad timeout for them. Looking to tie it up with a touchdown and an extra point. Trailing 7-0 here. First quarter, 7:15 to go. On the flip side, if you're DAR, this is a huge opportunity for a big sort of goal line stand here. Keep the Eagles out of the end zone, maybe force a turnover. As Douglas is threatening after the long kickoff return on what was a good kick, but he almost outkicked his coverage team there. Gave the return man a lot of open space, and he worked with it. He went with it. Got around everybody, was chased down from behind, taken down at the 11, so the teams break and come back out. 1st and 10 from the 11.
It'll be really interesting to see if the Eagles go for a passing play this time. I mean, they have not passed the ball yet.
Yeah, 3 and out.
And this will be the perfect time to pull one out.
3 and out last time, all 3 run plays.
A high snap.
That ball is bouncing backwards, and Douglas, all they can do is fall on it.
So
big loss on the play.
They take what could have been a golden opportunity and throw it away almost literally. High over the quarterback's head.
Yeah, huge loss on that play. It's just not what you're looking for, obviously, on 1st and 10 from the 11. Loss of 14. It's going to be 2nd and 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Now out of the red zone. As Douglas looks to regroup here, second down.
Play clock ticking. Only got 2 seconds left. They better snap that ball. Barely
Get it off. One.
Little confusion there.
Yeah, confusion on what looked like it was supposed to be either a quarterback run or some sort of option play, but the running back and quarterback ran into each other. Luckily, barely avoided another disaster there. But now it's third and forever.
And these just have to be some of those first game jitters that I was talking about before the game. This being their first game, they may not have seen anything like this yet.
A lot of kinks that you're trying to work out in the first game. A lot of rust you're trying to knock off. And Douglas showing some vulnerability here in the first quarter. 7-0 DAR. Third and 21. It's a little bit of a fake pass there. It was a handoff. Then he looked to throw and instead ran. Didn't get much of anything out of that, so it's fourth down.
And do you think they'll go for it? Do they have some sort of prodigy kicker that they're going to come out here and try to get this with, or are they going to go for it?
They'll bring up fourth down. We have a heat timeout on the field.
I don't know, but they'll get a chance to talk about it with a heat timeout. So timeout for both teams here on fourth down and 20. I mean, I think if you're Douglas, I mean, you're going to go for it here. I don't think that they would have a kicker be able to make that long field goal.
I think they'll go for it, but they got to get some kind of passing play. It's just a big doubt that they'll be able to run it that far.
Even if you're Douglas and you don't get it here, it's not the end of the world. DAR takes over around the 30. So we'll see what they do.
Looks like the offense is coming back out on the field. And you got to think that they're going to go for some kind of pass here.
As long as they don't snap it over the quarterback's head again.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
I formation here. Fake handoff. He's rolling left and looking to pass. He's throwing
and
intercepted in the end zone. DAR will take over at the 20.
And that is Cameron Lindsay, the sophomore, picking that off. That's got to be his first interception.
Yeah. And if you're Douglas there, it almost wasn't a bad idea because you sort of gained 10 yards on defense, whereas DAR could have got the ball at the 30 with an incomplete pass, so sort of a little bit further back after the interception.
Yeah, I don't want to say a win-win situation, but after what happened on that snap, I guess that's the best you're going to be able to do.
Yeah. So DAR will start from the 20 after the athletic pickoff by Cameron Lindsay. And we'll look to do what they did on the first drive, which is score easily. Stubblefield looking, now running, escaping some pressure. He'll take off with it and run out of bounds with a nice gain on first down.
Carry by Stubblefield.
And I expect to see a lot of that out of Stubblefield, the versatility. He can just run out of there. Anytime you give him space, he can be out of there in an instant.
Stubblefield not afraid to run. Ran that time for a good 6-7 yards.
Play by 7 yards, bring up second and 3.
Second and short. Stubblefield takes a snap. Screen out wide to Sutton. He's got it. He's running up the left side. He's got the first down and more. Sutton taken down near midfield. They'll mark him right at midfield.
Tackle made by Teal.
Sutton's first reception of the game was a big one.
Player down on the far sideline, so we'll take an injury timeout. A good gain there by Ben Sutton.
And we will be back to see if this player is all right or not.
Player for Douglas, number 12, Austin Cook.
And the player is back up. Not sure what happened there, but he walked off on his own power,
Last
so
play made 24
hopefully he'll be
yards.
okay.
That was number
First down,
12 for
DAR
Douglas.
49.
So they're ready to resume action. Clock running. Patriots with the ball on Douglas's side. Around the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. 7-0 DAR lead. Oldfield takes it, looks to throw, lobs one up to Sutton, and well out of bounds. 2nd down.
And it seems like Stubblefield is always looking to throw first. He's got that cannon of an arm, and he's going to make sure he can use it all he can.
And he likes to get out of there quick, and the Patriots' schemes help him get it out quick with all the screens they like to run. Wide receiver screens, running back screens, options. They utilize his quickness and quick strike ability. 2nd and 10 here. He takes a snap, looks to throw, now running away from pressure and throws on the run, high and incomplete. 3rd down.
Stubblefield pass incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Ineligible receiver downfield on DAR.
It's going to be on one of the linemen for ineligible receiver down the field. We'll see if Douglas accepts that penalty. It's either 2nd and 15 or 3rd and 10, depending on what they decide to do.
Be a 5-yard penalty.
Looks like they will take the penalty. If I were them, I would have been tempted to decline that penalty and take the 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that is kind of a difficult decision, but I'm not sure what I would have done. I would have had to really think about it there. It's kind of a conundrum.
Decide to put DAR back on their side of the field. 2nd and 15. Leonard coming across. He gets it. He's running out wide. He's got the edge. Makes some people miss, and a nice gain there.
Pass complete for Stubblefield.
About 10 yards there. So what could have been 3rd and 10 with the decline of the penalty turns into about a 3rd and 5.
Play made 9 yards, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Oh,
movement.
Jump.
Offsides penalty.
It's going to be offsides. See if that's enough for the first. I think it'll be short. About 3rd and 1. And it will. So 3rd and 1. That hurts if you're the Eagles.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st down.
Yeah, they're moving the chains, so that is a first down.
39.
Oh, it's going to be 3rd and 1? Apparently not. Chains move. 1st down. Stolfield looks to throw. Screen again and dropped.
Stubblefield's pass intended for Tandy.
And Tandy just can't hold on to that one. Stubblefield seems to be throwing a little bit high tonight, but
Yeah, I was looking for the junior Blake Tandy. As we've talked about, Stubblefield throws it hard. As Darling checks out, and the freshman Brady Largen checks in. Will be his first crack at running back tonight.
Largen really showed a lot of promise last week. Really pounding through the defenders at Westminster. We'll see if he can do that here.
2nd and 10. Whistles right before the snap.
Somebody might have moved.
And this time it's on DAR.
Yeah.
So false start. Backs him up at 2nd and 15 once again. Very slow moving drive due to the injury and all the penalties. DAR not going much of anywhere, but their downs keep refreshing. 2nd and 15 from Douglas 45. Snap taken, some kind of option.
Stubblefield is
And
still not
Stubblefield
down, but he will go down.
will be slammed to the turf for a pretty big loss. I don't know if they were on the same page there. It looked like it was supposed to be some sort of option. Stubblefield sort of hesitated, stuttered around, and then by the time he decided to do anything, there were 3 Douglas defenders on top of him.
Looked like he wanted to pitch it, but it's
Yeah.
like he wasn't even looking at him.
Yeah, I don't think Largen knew what was happening there. Loss of 11.
The Patriots really struggling from penalty after penalty this drive. It's not good.
Yeah, 3rd and very long here. See if Justin can use his arm to pick up this first down.
Just going to have to bomb one.
First down near the 30. Justin letting his receivers get downfield. He throws it. He's got a man. Complete for the first down. That's Largent.
Redeeming himself after that last play. Big reception there.
Yeah, huge reception on 3rd and 26. Gain of about 30. First down DAR. Big play there.
First down, DAR.
And Largent, looks like Largent just flat outran his defender there. He wasn't even close to him.
Stubblefield takes the snap, looking, left side, throwing, got a man. It's the big tight end, Joshua Thrasher, who's rambling down to the 2.
Thrasher may not be all that fast, but once he gets a little momentum, it's hard to stop him.
I wouldn't want to be the guy trying to take him down. First and goal.
And Patriots go from what seemed like a disaster on that to now they're well within scoring range.
Knocking on the doorstep at this point. Already up by 7.
First and goal for DAR at the 2-yard line.
7-0. First and goal from the 2. Douglas takes their second time out of the half.
Douglas really going to have to think this one over.
Yeah, with all the offensive weapons that the Patriots have, you don't know who they're going to go to. And that timeout gives the Patriots a chance to draw up a play. Hopefully get an easy 6 points from the 2-yard line here. .253 to go, first quarter. Patriots 7, Eagles nothing. Second game of the year for the Patriots, first game of the year for the Eagles. DAR lost their opener to Westminster.
That's not a problem with that. It's just
Coach Poole, along with his assistants, pondering what to do on this first and goal from the 2-yard line. DAR breaks the huddle. Douglas still in theirs. Now they break. The players trot back out to the Douglas 2-yard line.
First and goal for DAR at the 3-yard line.
Patriots at the 3, and you got to just expect them to punch it in here.
We'll see if they go with a pass or a run here.
He's back to pass.
Justin looking to throw. Looking. Needs to throw it away and will not. Will take a big loss there.
Stubblefield sacked for loss. The number 6
Sacked
Dakota Stewart.
behind the 10. Justin was rolling left, looking, nothing there. And at that point, he should have thrown it away. He did not. Tried to scramble, make a big play happen, and was unable to do so. Took a big loss on the play.
Yeah, really should have thrown it away there. Not sure what he was thinking. Maybe that he could cut it back.
Yeah, I think he was thinking he could make a miracle play, maybe get a touchdown. But nonetheless, second and goal from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass, throwing, corner of the end zone.
And it's caught. That's Leonard.
Touchdown, DAR. Stubblefield to Leonard. And I guess Stubblefield wanted some more yards on that touchdown throw.
Yeah, coming back from that
13-yard
little mind blip there on that last play, he comes in and just throws it right to TJ Leonard.
Yeah, a couple of times on this drive where DAR made some mental mistakes and made up for him. 6 points nonetheless. It's 13-0 DAR.
And we'll see if Duval can tack on this extra point.
Snap, hold, kick. And it is right through. One more point for the Patriots makes it 14-0. DAR over Douglas with 2:06 to go, first quarter.
Y'all got his number?
Mr. Finley?
He's got somebody down there. We're supposed to send somebody up and get this car to the locker room in 2 minutes.
Is Spencer down there? Because I can text Spencer right now to send me Mr. Finley's number.
If not, can one of y'all go down there and get it?
Yeah, I can go down there.
Put it in the weight room.
Okay.
Hey, make sure that iPad.
So DAR's special teams out again. look for a better result than their last kick, which resulted in a long run down to their own 11. Their defense, along with the help of the Eagles, who had a very high snap that lost a lot of yards, were able to keep Douglas off the scoreboard. But you don't want to live like that, so you want to wrap up Douglas here on their side of the field and start from there.
And hopefully the Patriots kind of found the issue that occurred last time and have fixed it, so maybe we won't see a big run back this time.
It was not the kick, I can tell you that. The kick was great. New ball ready to kick again. This one's a squib kick and fielded and drops to his knees around the 26-yard line. So that worked out.
Yep, not going to give him the chance to run that one back. Smart idea.
So Douglas will start from its own 26, 1st and 10. They've had some problems here early getting out of the huddle, running out of time on the play clock. They've already used 2 of their timeouts. One of those was used on defense. Can't afford to take any delay of games against this Patriot defense that has looked better tonight than they did in week 1. I formation again for the Eagles. Handoff. A few yards there.
Carry by Smalley, tackle made by Esslinger.
It's going to be senior Esslinger taking him down, one of the very few seniors that the Patriots have this year.
Graduated 18 seniors last year. They still have 10 this year, but not nearly as many as they did last year. Led, obviously, we know, on the offensive side by Stubblefield, Leonard, Sutton, and Spray on the line. Thrasher as well at tight end. 2nd and about 5 here for the Eagles. I formation again. Ball dropped. Who has it? Scramble. See which way they point. DAR not celebrating, so appears that Douglas fell on it.
Another one of the Eagles' near misses. I mean,
yeah, what is that? 3 of them tonight now? None of them have been turnovers, but it's only a matter of time before one of them winds up in somebody in Navy's hands. So 3rd down.
Was that on the snap, or was it just a miscommunication during the handoff? Or?
I think it might have been on the snap there, because as soon as the play started, it never started. Now 3rd down, another run.
And Eagles just trying to punch it up the middle, but it hasn't worked a time yet. They've got to try something else.
Yeah. Clock winding down here in the 1st quarter.
Carry by Smalley.
4th down.
34, Matthew Dole.
See if the Eagles let the 1st quarter clock run out here on 4th and 3.
It looks like they will.
Down
Not showing
by
any kind of rush getting to the line.
Yep, about a 5-second difference play clock and game clock, and the 1st quarter will expire with the Patriots leading the Eagles 14-0. It'll be 4th and 3 for Douglas from the 35. What do you think about that 1st quarter from the Patriots?
1st quarter for the Patriots looked a lot better than it did last week, not going to lie there. But defense definitely showing a lot more promise, and offense still got that power. Stubblefield just needs to hone in on who he's throwing it to, trying to overthrow him, and I think they'll have this one in the bag.
I agree with that. Stubblefield had a lot of good throws and a few throws that were errant on him. A little bit high, a little bit fast, just missing the spot just barely. If he can hone in, we might see this DAR offense put up a lot of points in the last 3 quarters.
Also want to thank our sponsors, Dennis Foodland, Argent Incorporated, and also the River Church for providing the team meal last night.
The Eagles must be over there realizing that they can't just keep trying to punch it up the middle. They have to do something different, even if it means they might have a few turnovers. It's looking like their only chance to get something is to throw it at this point.
Yeah, no points so far through the 1st quarter. The only real opportunity was squandered after the long kickoff return, and immediately threw the snap over the quarterback's head and lost a ton of yards and were never able to recover. Ended up throwing an interception into the end zone on that drive.
Also offers high-speed internet, IPTV, and security systems.
The only negative thing I would say against the Patriots for the first quarter is that they seem to be having a lot more penalties than they really need to be. I mean, you should never have penalties, but as many as they're having, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, few penalties on that second offensive drive. Teams have switched side of the field and are ready to go. It's Douglas 4th and 3 from the 35. And they look like they're ready to punt. And they are. High punt, pretty short. Taken at about the 38-yard line by Leonard.
And Leonard's got the corner.
He'll run up the right side. He's got some room. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, DAR. It's a way to start the second quarter. Leonard with a punt return for 6 makes it 20-0 Patriots. 11:42 to go, second quarter.
62-yard punt return by number 9, T.J. Leonard.
And Leonard just keeps showing more and more promise. Make me look forward to seeing him playing for the rest of the season.
Yeah. 62 yards on that punt return, and he made it look easy. By the time he got to the Eagles' 30, you knew nobody was going to catch him. And he ran it in for an easy 6 points. See what the Patriots do here. Odd formation to start, but now they line up to kick. He's saving something for later in this game or later in the season. Duvall will get his 3rd opportunity.
They got 12 out there, I think. Yep, they have 12 players on the field for the Eagles. Thought I saw a guy run on a little late and didn't see anybody come off, so.
Now the Patriots will go with a different group.
A flag, illegal participation by Douglas. Too many men on the field.
So 12 men on the field for Douglas. Moves Patriots about 1 yard closer.
Moved half the distance to go.
And now DAR might look to go for 2.
Yep. They've got Stubblefield out there, and he's going to try to punch this one in.
Yeah, they ran a whole new unit out there. And they'll look for the 2-point conversion up 20-0. Run play.
And Largent is in there.
He's in there. 2-point conversion, good. Makes it 22-0 Patriots with 11:42 to go, second quarter. So they take advantage of the 12 men on the field penalty. They're now up by 3 scores.
And just
He almost cut back on him and ended up tackling him. You know what I'm saying? If a good back was going to cut back on him, then he's not going to be touching. You know what I'm saying? Well, he did on that one.
Patriots looking good so far tonight.
And Duval's out there getting ready to boot it off again. Been doing a great job so far.
Yep, he's converted his 2 extra points. And good kickoffs. Squib kick last time to prevent the long return like we had on the kickoff prior to that one.
We'll see if he goes for another squib here or if he just tries to boom them.
I think we might see another squib, but you never know. Kick is away. It's in the air. Low line drive. Fielded behind the 20. Drop, picked up, drop, picked up.
And they've caught him far back.
Yeah, those couple fumbles by the kickoff return didn't help his cause for going forward.
Yeah, well, he was sitting there fumbling with it. The Patriots were steaming down the field.
By the time he was finally able to get a grip on it, there were Patriots all around. So 1st and 10 for Douglas from the 22. DAR leading 22-0. See if the Eagles go to the air.
And they don't. Down to running.
Pretty
This
good
is a
run there.
run.
He's broken away. Out to midfield. Good run there. Gashed the DAR defense.
There is a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Where's that flag located?
Flag's midfield.
See what that is. It might have been a horse collar tackle.
Personal foul, horse collar penalty on DAR.
And it is. I was looking back toward the line of scrimmage, maybe hoping we get a hold, but instead it's a horse collar on the tackle. 15 more yards. Have the Eagles in business.
And the thing is with that, I'd rather take a horse collar than him just run it all the way, because if he wouldn't have horse collared him there, he would have been
That's true.
He'd been in the end zone.
He was fighting, trying to break free. The Patriot defender decided maybe it's best to grab him by the collar and drag him down
It'll be 1st and 10 for Douglas.
before he gets too much
32.
further.
And Douglas does finally bust through with that run. Maybe a little lapse in judgment by the Patriots, not sure. And they're still moving the ball.
We have an unsportsmanlike. Ref was signaling something, writing something down. I think we might have had an unsportsmanlike as well after the play.
And I think that's Lindsey with the first personal foul.
Penalty has been assessed to DAR. After the step off, it'll be 1st and 10 for Douglas.
And there's another personal foul that's been given.
So after the run to midfield, DR just decided to give Douglas almost the rest of the field.
And that just keeps going back to those fouls by the Patriots. If anything's going to kill them in this game, it's going to be the fouls.
Yeah, a couple penalties on the same play. Both big 15-yarders. Have Douglas 1st and 10 set up in the red zone.
Another golden opportunity for the Eagles. We'll see if they can do anything here.
Ronnie's got some room.
Carried by Taylor. Tackle made by Ben Sutton.
Sutton on the tackle. Gain of a few.
Play made 3 yards.
2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14.
Game starting off very slowly due to all the penalties, timeouts. Still at 10:45 to go, 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7 Eagles from the 14, trailing 22-0. Take the snap, quarterback keeper, and swallowed up.
Carried by Taylor.
Doesn't get anywhere on that one.
Slinger, Thrasher, and Reeves.
Trio of seniors on the tackle that time. Brings up 3rd down. Douglas again. 3rd down in a big spot. We'll see if they can capitalize this time. Some more laundry on the field.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation on Douglas. And that'll be declined. Coach Poole wants the 3rd down, not the 2nd and 12. And that's what he'll get, 3rd and 7.
What do they have there? Did they have 5 men in the backfield? What was that?
I think it was a 5 men in the backfield. Legal formation there. And Douglas will take their last time out of the half with 10:34 to go in the half. So they see this as a key play in the game, and it is.
I mean, this is probably one of the best opportunities they've had the whole time, so they really need to capitalize on this one. All the penalties are just killing them.
Can't get too many more points behind, or the Patriots are going to run away with this one. So critical 3rd and 8 coming up for them after the timeout. The Patriots have gifted them field position this time with a couple of 15-yarders after a big run. It took the Eagles down around midfield. The only reason he was taken down was because of the horse collar tackle. And then some extracurriculars after the play led to 15 more.
Just an absolutely foul-filled drive on both sides. Douglas really taking their time to figure this one out. They got to do something here. This is just probably the most key moment of the entire game in their minds.
Yeah, burn their last time out to talk it over. DAR is ready to play some defense. Douglas
Still
still
not
talking.
out of the huddle. Really writing something up. Scheming.
Now they're ready.
The play resumes. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Douglas at the DAR 15.
So 3rd and 8. See if they go to the air. See if they can get the snap into their quarterback's hands. They do. He's rolling right. He's got a man chasing him. He throws it up.
And
picked off. That's going the other way. Picked off, going the other way.
And he's got
the edge. And tackled out of bounds.
Finally taken down. That's Blake Tandy on the interception.
Junior on the interception there. Douglas quarterback was being chased, had nowhere to go, and threw it up. The ball didn't go anywhere except right into Tandy's hands. Nowhere near his intended receiver. Threw it off his back foot as he was worried about getting driven into the ground. And threw DAR the football. And they'll take over at their own 48-yard line, looking for more. Stubblefield looking, steps up, throws long, got a man.
Oh.
Incomplete. Good break up there.
A little bit misjudged by Sutton there, but
yeah, a little bit too much air under that ball too. Could have let him a little bit more. 2nd and 10. I'm a big fan of taking a shot after a turnover. I love to see play action passes. Take a shot down the field right after the turnover. Other team sort of stunned thinking about that offensive plays. Now we have a 2nd and 10. Pitch out left. Darling racing toward the sticks. And he's got a first down.
Great carry by Darling there. Just the ideal thing they were looking for.
Tackle made by Landry Bowen. There's a flag on the play for holding DAR.
Another penalty for DAR, holding, flag thrown.
Yeah.
Just going to take that all back.
The run's going to be taken back. And the Patriots will be looking at 2nd and 20.
Man.
Lots and lots and lots of penalties here. Still leading 22-0. 10:02 to go, first half.
2nd down at the 34.
2nd down on their own 34. Sticks on the opposite side of the field.
And Leonard fighting out of the backfield. He can't get there.
They're going to lose some more yards there.
Busted play. Had a defender right on him when he got the pitch. And just couldn't get out of there. Patriots coming off such a high off that interception and are really just getting beat back.
Yeah, after they missed that first throw, then the holding penalty.
3rd down.
And now a loss makes it 3rd and 32, longer than the last 3rd down that Justin was able to get us out of. Stubblefield with a big throw down the sideline that gained 30 when they needed 26. They need 32 this time. Stubblefield looking, screen play. He's got a man. Pretty well set up screen, but tough to get 32 yards on one of those. So the Patriots play it safe.
And he had 2 men coming at him there. Had to get that ball out of there quick and throw it to the first man he could see. Nothing he could do about that.
Play back 10 yards brings up 4th down.
So 4th down, punting situation for the Patriots. See what kind of punt they can get off here.
I believe that's Carson Dennis back to punt.
It is Dennis back to punt, number 72. Play clock winding down. They get it off. Dennis with a punt. Not bad. Hanging in the air. Chasing it as a return man. He's going to let it bounce, and that thing is going to roll out of bounds. Not half bad by Dennis.
Yeah, quite a good punt actually.
Yeah, kicked it away from the return man. Got the bounce he was looking for. And Douglas will have to start near the 30.
Yeah, Dennis does his job there, but it's just unfortunate that it had to happen with such a promising drive.
Yeah, started on the 48, ended up punting from back around their own 35. Douglas will take over again. Not been able to crack the scoreboard even though they've been in the red zone 2 times. Pretty good crowd tonight on both sides. Douglas fans filled in nicely.
Looks like the clock isn't running. Oh, there it goes.
Got plenty of time in that play clock. Might have started a little bit late. 1st and 10.
And
Carried by Cruz.
runner fighting over on the
21, James.
right-hand side. And he maybe gets 3 or 4 on that.
Few yards on that one, brings up 2nd down.
Play make 1 yard to be 2nd and 9 at the 24.
And Douglas really always taking their time in the huddle. It kind of makes you nervous.
Yeah, Douglas has already thrown 2 interceptions in this game. Only 2 times they look to throw. As they run again here. And not much that time either. 3rd down.
Carried by Smalley.
Maybe 2 yards on that.
Tackle made by Reeves.
Senior Reeves on the tackle that time. 3rd down.
Last play made 3 yards, brings up 3rd
Douglas
down.
with a slow pace offense. Not able to muster much anything besides that one big run out to midfield. It's followed by a couple penalties. Could not capitalize though. Well, 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 6. From the 27-yard line. Swallowed up
They don't get what
immediately
they
again.
need.
Carried up the middle by Stewart. Tackle made by Dennis.
Not much working right now for the Eagles.
Brings up 4th down.
Trying a lot of different formation. Nothing seems to be fooling the Patriots, though, as most of it are simple dive plays.
Eagles looking to the sideline is what to do.
4th and 5, you'd think they'd go ahead and punt again here. Trailing by 3 scores.
And they've got about 2 seconds to snap it. I don't.
Get it off. They get the punt off. Leonard retreating. He already has 1 punt return tonight. He's looking toward that right side again. Makes a couple people miss. And not bad. Out to the DAR 45-yard line. They'll start there.
Smalley's punt returned by TJ Leonard up to the 45.
TJ had to chase that one. So he was unable to get the edge. Did a decent return.
Illegal block in the back during the return by DAR.
And it looks like we got an illegal block in the back by the Patriots on the return there. Just fouls piling on top of fouls for the Patriots.
Leading where it counts, though. 22-0. We'll definitely want to clean up the penalty act as we get into regional play later in the season. 1st and 10. Stubblefield slings it. Complete for a gain of about 5 yards.
Stubblefield's pass complete to Leonard. Tackle made by Teal. 6-yard gain, 2nd down.
Stubblefield looking to pass again on 2nd down. Throws it toward the sideline. Beautiful pass, pitch and catch there. He's still up.
And
His own teammate's
Tandy's
trying to
still
push
up.
him.
Tandy's got room. And he
taken
finally
down
comes
right
down.
at the 1. Wow, his teammate and him were running into each other, trying to help each other out.
Stubblefield's pass complete
Really
to
looked like the
Candy.
play was over, but I mean,
Yeah.
he tacked on another, what, like 35 yards after it?
Yeah, it worked out pretty good.
Down to the
Beautiful
3-yard line, would be
pitch
first
and
and
catch
goal.
from Stubblefield. Perfect pass. Led him on the outside shoulder. And led to a big run down the sideline. DAR looking for their
That's
fourth
like 58
score.
yards.
A little bit of a wild snap, but he gets it where he needs to, and that's another touchdown for Leonard. Patriots bump the lead
3-yard
up to
touchdown
29.
pass from Justin Stubblefield to TJ Leonard.
26. Excuse me.
So the touchdown tacks on 6 points. It's 28-0 Patriots.
Something going on.
Not sure what happened there, but
Yeah.
Patriots lining up for the extra point. Looking to make it 29-0. And they do just that. The ball's kick is right down the middle once again. And with 5:37 to go in the second quarter, it's DAR 29, Douglas 0.
The Patriots kind of starting to run away with this one now.
Out by 4 scores. They've looked good besides all the penalties. Offense has been as good as advertised. Defense has been better than it was last week.
Before the point after touchdown try, Douglas is penalized for illegal participation. That penalty is enforced on the kickoff.
And it looks like Douglas had another extra man on the field on that last play, and that'll be tacked on to the kickoff.
Yeah, so Patriots elected to take it on the kickoff instead of on the extra try after the touchdown. Took their extra point and decided to kick off from Douglas's own 45. Here's the kick. It's a good one.
Kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback.
Goes in the end zone for a
Douglas
touchback.
will take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So Douglas will start their drive down 29-0, 5:37 to go first half. And the officials will call the second heat timeout of the game.
We'll be right back after this heat timeout.
So they're ready to play after the heat timeout. Patriots leading 29-0, 5:37 to go first half. Douglas football on their own 20 after the touchback. Another run. Another stop.
Carried by Smalley.
Second down.
Eagles still trying to pound it up the middle.
Tackle was
And,
made
I
by
mean,
Matthew
I
Gould.
guess it'll work sometimes, as we've seen, but you got to think there's something else that they could do.
Especially with that goose egg on the scoreboard.
And really just haven't done well in the good opportunities that they've had the opportunities for. They've just really struggled whenever they get into the red zone.
They've been in the red zone a couple times. No points to show for it. Another run here. Good swarm tackle. Once again, the runs that were gaining 2 to 3 to 4 yards are now gaining 1 to 2 to even no yards. As we saw that time. Third and long. See if they go to the air where they've been picked off twice.
It'll be 3rd and 9 at the 21.
Patriot defense ready to pounce. On 3rd down, quarterback keeper. And he's taken down.
Carried by Teal. Tackle
So
made by
another
Dennis
quick
and
3 and
Nestor.
out for the Eagles. See what they do.
Gain of 7 yards.
Decent gain there, about
Yeah.
7 yards.
4th and 2.
4th and 2. See if they keep the offense on the field down 29. Looks like that's what they'll elect to do. Patriot defense crowding that line, knowing a run is coming here.
And he keeps it, and he's
Yeah.
got it.
Got the first down that time.
Got the first down and about 4 or 5 more. And I guess, I mean, that's all they got that's working for them. Every time they went to the air, it's been kind of catastrophic. So I guess they'll just keep
Played
pounding
by 9
away.
yards. First down, Douglas.
Yeah, the worst result that can happen when you go to the air is an interception, and that's happened twice with 2 passing attempts. Douglas gets the first down on the ground, though, and we'll keep it on the ground here. Got some room there. And a decent
Carried by
gain.
Smalley. And on the tackle, number 25, Brady Largent.
He gets about 7 yards on that play. Decent run.
Play made 7 yards to be 2nd and 3 from 44.
Yeah, going down. And whenever it gets
2:25 to go, first half. Douglas taking their time like they've been doing the entire first half of the game.
And running is good and all, but with all these small gains, they're going to have to hurry it up here before halftime to try to get this touchdown.
2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground. And not much, if any, that time.
Yeah, get shut down there. No gain.
3rd down.
Carried by Stewart. Tackle made by Doyle. Play made 1 yard.
Clock winding down more, under
And,
2
yeah,
minutes now.
Brings up
Not
3rd
looking
down.
like any kind of sense of urgency here. Even if they get this first down, they're still going to have to get all the way down there in a minute.
And we'll see if they get it. 3rd and 2. Quarterback rolls out, keeps it. He's got the first. Cross midfield.
Gets the first down, that'll stop the clock.
Few more yards after the first down. Gets him into Patriot territory. 1:24 to go in the half.
Play made 8 yards to be first down, Douglas at the DAR 48.
Ball spotted at the 48.
Oh, somebody down on the field. Patriot down. We'll be right back to see if this Patriots okay.
Injured player for DAR, number 53, Mason Walker.
And that injured player is number 53, Mason Walker. He's walking off on his own power, but he was down for a while.
Yeah. Hope he's all right. As he slowly walks off the field.
Are we doing it? Yeah. Do you want to do anything where you put all of them together or anything like that?
It's first and 10
They
for
will
Douglas.
start the clock momentarily, which sits at 1:24 at the moment. Douglas has a first and 10 from DAR's 48-yard line. Clock moving. Douglas trailing 29-0. First half. It's
And
another
stop,
run.
Just stop for a loss there. Looks like maybe loss of 1 yard.
Clock continues to wind down now.
Carry by Stewart, tackle made by
Nearing
Carson Dennis.
1 minute.
No gain on the play, it'll be second and 10.
Second and 10. Douglas will huddle up again. Clock now under a minute. No gains. Second and 10. Douglas now with 37 seconds to go in the first half. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. Will run again. Looks like they will literally run out the half.
Yep.
Here in a second. No timeouts left for the Eagles.
Eagles just
Obviously, DAR is content with their 29-0 lead.
Eagles just going to take this one into halftime and try to figure out, what they can do to maybe even try to come back from this.
See if they run one more play. I don't think they will. 9, 8, 7. And yeah, they're not going to run another play, so the first half will run out with the Patriots shutting out the Eagles. It's DAR 29, Douglas 0.
Patriots showing a lot of promise this half. Just need to work on that foul issue. We will be going away for halftime, but I will leave you here to watch the bands play. So enjoy that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Pride of Douglas Eagle Band. The band is under the direction of band director Jesse Tyner and auxiliary sponsor Allie Riggins. Tonight, we are proud to present a portion of our 2019 show, Rock and Roll All Night. The band will perform Rock and Roll All Night, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Jailhouse Rock, and Any Way You Want It. Drum major Richard Guzman, you may take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Pride of Douglas Eagle Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2019 DAR High School Marching Patriots. Tonight's show is entitled Revolutionary. Our song selections include We're Not Gonna Take It, Can't Hold Us, Should I Stay or Should I Go, and We Are the Champions. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Lucas Pendergrass and Vance Ford. Drum major Lucas Pendergrass, is the band ready? Present your show. The Boston Tea Party was a direct protest by colonists in Boston against the tea tax that had been imposed by the British government. Boston patriots dressed as Mohawk Indians raided 3 British ships in Boston Harbor and dumped 342 containers of tea into the harbor, thus showing the British that we weren't gonna take it. Independence was formally declared on July 2nd, 1776.
On July 4th, 1776, Congress approved the final text of the Declaration. It wasn't signed until August 2nd, 1776. These events formally told King George that he couldn't hold us. After defeating the British at the Battle of Yorktown in 1781, the British were faced with a decision to make. Should they stay or should they go? After defeating the British forces and forging the greatest home of freedom the world had seen, America became a shining light of hope for many oppressed people around the earth. We now continue to serve as the champions of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the DAR High School Marching Patriots. We hope you have enjoyed tonight's show. The band would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Cindy Wigley, Principal of DAR High School Marsha Mitchell, Assistant Principal Celia Smith, and Executive Director of KDS DAR High School Heather Green for their continued support of the arts in our community. The band is under the direction of James McDonald and visual sponsor is Laurie Glove. Thank you and good evening.
I want to remind everyone that the DAR softball team is selling Boston butts outside the east gate, right beside the Band Boosters concession stand. Those are $35 each and goes toward the DAR softball program. Also, don't forget homecoming and reunion weekend. Homecoming football game will take place Friday, September the 20th here at Patriot Stadium. We hope you'll come by the Big Blue tailgate prior to the football game. Catch up with classmates and reminisce about the good old days. Make plans to tour campus on Saturday and visit your favorite buildings and classrooms. Details are available on the KDS DAR alumni and school Facebook pages. You can also contact the KDS DAR School Administrative Office for more information. Join classmates for a fun-filled time, and remember, it's still great to be a DAR Patriot. Also, if you know of friends and family that live afar off or some that just can't make it to the game, Let them know about DAR Patriot Vision. All DAR home games are streamed live by DAR Patriot Vision, available on YouTube. DAR Patriot Vision uses high-speed internet service provided by New Hope Telephone Cooperative. NHTC has provided telephone service to this community since 1952 and also offers high-speed internet, IPTV, and security systems. NHTC is located on Main Drive in New Hope and is a proud supporter of the DAR Patriots. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Dennis Foodland and Largent Incorporated, for their support of DAR Patriot football.
You're just about ready to start the second half of action between the DAR Patriots and the Douglas Eagles. It is 29-0. Patriots over the Eagles. As DAR will receive the kick to start the second half. Lots of penalties for the Patriots in the first half. But they lead on the scoreboard 29-0.
Yeah, really the only issues with the Patriots in the first half were the fouls. I mean, they showed out in almost every other aspect, but they just can't get over those fouls.
And their offense was grooving. Defense was giving up Douglas nothing, even when those penalties resulted in Douglas getting into the red zone a couple times. The defense came up with a couple of interceptions and stopped the threat.
We begin the second half. Douglas will be kicking off for two.
So Douglas is getting ready to kick off.
Douglas, number 88, Miguel Cruz. Back deep for DAR, number 5, Blake Tandy. Number 25, Brady.
And this is going to be the first time that we've seen the actual kickoff team for Douglas.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can boom one or what's about to happen.
They have not scored, so no kickoff opportunities. Largent, Tandy, and Leonard back deep for the Patriots. We'll see who receives it. Kick it toward the right side. It's going to be taken there by Largent.
He's
running up the right side and tiptoeing the sideline. Falls out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by number 12 after he gets across midfield. Tried to stay in bounds there and get up the sideline and in the end zone.
It'll be first and 10 for DAR at the 45.
Well, actually spot the ball at DAR's 45, so he wasn't able to tiptoe as far down the sideline as I thought. First and 10. Snap given to Stubblefield, handoff taken.
Jeffrey.
And a big gain there.
That's Mason Emmons on the carry.
Out to the Douglas 40. Gain of 15 yards there. First down.
16 yards, first down, DAR at the 39.
DAR will look to score to start the half. Send another message. Stubblefield looking and throwing. Got a man. Caught. Inside the 10. Caught by Garrett Day.
I think that's his first reception of the night, and it's a big one.
First reception of the game. Long way for Garrett Day, the sophomore.
Play by 30 yards.
First and goal.
It'll be first and
from the
goal
9.
9-yard line.
Looking to score quick in this second half. Handoff. And taken down.
Yeah, a little bit of a wild snap there. Couldn't get it to his back as soon as he would have liked to, but
Play made 1 yard. It'll be second and goal at the 8.
1 yard gain, second and goal. Patriots taking their time on this play call, making sure they get it right. Play clock down to 10-9. Stubblefield still looking. Now ready to take the snap, maybe 1-0. And delay game unless they got a timeout.
Delay game penalty on DAR.
And they did not, so it is a delay game. It's going to make it second and goal from the 13. Makes things a little bit tougher. Trying to get that play call in. Then they were sending men in motion and just didn't have time for all of it.
it all just keeps coming back to these penalties for the Patriots.
Second game of the season, so time to clean those up. 0-1 on the year. Douglas's first game of the season.
And another
more
flag.
penalties. Another flag thrown. Probably a false start, and it is.
Penalty on DAR. It'll be second and goal at the 18.
Now it's second and goal from the 18 as they go back even further. Similar situation earlier in the game where Justin took a bad sack where he could have thrown it away and was able to deliver on the very next play the 14-yard passing touchdown. They're 18 yards out this time. And Stubblefield looking, throwing out wide. Got to make a man miss, got to make a couple men miss. He's not going very far there. It's going to be third and goal.
Leonard just trying to do the best he could there, but
He had to shake one man, and then by the time he shook him, there were more coming. It's going to be third and goal.
Play back 1 yard, brings up third goal for 17.
Third and goal from the 17. We'll see if Stubblefield has more magic. Instead, he's going to give it up.
and it doesn't look like he got it.
Darling
Tackle made.
goes nowhere. We'll see if we get a chance to see
Play lost 3 yards.
Duvall's leg here. Be a pretty
It'll be fourth and
long
goal
field
at the
goal
20.
as far as high school football goes.
Looks like Duvall's going to stay off, and they're going to go for it.
Fourth and goal from the 20.
They got to figure something out fast. That clock is ticking.
Play clock down to 5 seconds. Switches sides. 3, 2, 1. Snap off. Screen play. Ball dropped.
Men coming at him. Had to get it out of there fast. Wasn't
Turnover
ready.
on downs.
Was not ready for that throw.
Incomplete.
So will look to be a promising first and goal. Turns into a turnover on downs.
Ball will be
And
turned
Douglas
over on
will
downs.
take over with 8:54 to go in the third quarter, trailing 29-0.
We'll see if the Eagles cooked up anything during their halftime, because they really couldn't seem to do anything to the Patriots' defense. The occasional run made it through, but nothing reliable.
Yeah, they were content to go into the halftime locker room trailing by 29 points, even though they were on the Patriots' side of the field. They elected to run out that clock. A couple times that they went to the air. It's not been pretty. 2 interceptions. And movement. Looks like we'll have a false start on Douglas.
Delay game penalty on Douglas, 5 yards.
Delay a game. Can't have that. After the turnover on downs.
It'll be
First and 15. Douglas takes a long time in that huddle, and it finally bites him here at the beginning of the second half. First and 15 from the 16. Quarter number 3. Game number 2 for the Patriots. Run play, pushing forward for a couple extra yards. Second down. Back close to that original line of scrimmage.
Carried by Franco. Tackle made by Dennis. Flint made 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. We'll see if they just keep pounding the ground here. And they will. And really nothing on that one.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised that the Eagles haven't turned over the ball via fumble today. A few drop balls, a few bad snaps, and swallowed up right at the line many times.
Yeah, at least they're holding on to it when they're getting hit by that brick wall that is the Patriots defense.
It's going to be 3rd and 12, which is a very long way for this Eagles offense. Hasn't been able to muster much of anything through 2.5 quarters of play. Third and 12. Quarterback rolling, running, and taken down. It's going to be a quick change of possession again.
Tackle made by Matthew Reeves. Play made 1 yard, brings up 4th down.
4th and 12.
They've got to punt this year, surely.
Yeah, Douglas ready to punt once again. Leonard ready to receive. He already has 1. Punt return for 6. Ball is high into the air, fielded by Leonard near midfield. Running toward the right side, now cutting back, spinning, going left, up the middle, making a lot of people miss, still on his feet, and finally taken down. Pretty good return there by Leonard.
TJ Leonard returns the punt to the Douglas 36. Would be 1st and 10 for DAR.
About a 15-yard return on the punt by Leonard. Puts the Patriot offense at the Eagles' 36-yard line. Second series of the second half. First one ended in a turnover on downs. Stubblefield takes a snap and keeps it himself. A lot of room to work there up the right sideline. He might get in, and he does. Touchdown, DAR. The quarterback takes it himself and punches it in to make it 35-0 Patriots.
That's that speed that we were talking about earlier. If you give Stubblefield any kind of room, I mean, you're going to regret it. He just doesn't even look back there. Only got touched once he got the touchdown.
Yeah, read option there. And Stubblefield read end zone. The ball has been perfect on extra points so far. This will be his 4th try.
And he does not make that one. You jinxed him.
Extra point, no good.
Missed it left.
6:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. DAR 35, Douglas 0.
So DAR now with an even score of 35. Douglas still with nothing. 6:15 to go, 3rd quarter. After a 1-play, 36-yard drive by the Patriots to get into the end zone. Douglas has not been able to get anything going on offense. Even their couple of golden opportunities, unable to cash them in. Slight breeze tonight.
Yeah, I'd say about perfect weather. A little bit hot, but
yeah, not too bad, all things considered. In the late dog days of August.
And Duval will look to pin him deep to make up for that field goal. Or extra point, excuse me.
His first missed extra point on the year.
Duval to kick off the DAR back deep for Douglas.
All things considered, he's been great.
Teal and Small.
3 for 4 tonight. Patriots' 1 2-point conversion makes up for that miscue. Duval set to kick, and does. Pretty short kick, fielded, and taken upfield. Big collision there.
Kickoff return by Stewart, tackled by Dave.
Yeah, Day just decided he was going to take the brunt of that.
So Douglas will start at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. See if they just run it some more. They do. And 1, maybe 2 yards.
Carry by Smalley, tackle made by Dennis. Gain of 5 on the play. It is 2nd down.
Second down following the 1st down run. Another run here.
Carry by
Fighting
Stewart.
forward for a few yards.
It's going to be close there, and they might be a yard or 2 short.
It's going to be 3rd and manageable for sure.
Oh, and they're going to move the chains. That's a first down.
Douglas at the 43.
So Douglas will just keep pounding on through and get the occasional first down, which, I mean, they can figure out how to break this defense. It might be bad for the Patriots. I don't know.
Patriots with a comfortable 35-0 lead. 3rd quarter of play. 4:40 and counting. It's a slow Douglas offense continues to eat the clock with handoff after handoff.
And he managed to break through for a second, got about 8 yards on that run.
Yeah, good gain there. But at this pace, even if Douglas does find the end zone, still down by a lot of points, not going to be able to stop the Patriot offense every time, so things not looking good for the Eagles. 2nd and 3 from midfield. Eagles trying to push into Patriot territory.
Looks like they stop them there.
Carry in the middle by Smalley.
Well, it'll be close. They might be a yard short. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
A little bit short there. 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
See if the Eagles can power through for the first down. Douglas taking it to the trenches tonight. And he's got it.
And he got it.
And he's got more. He's broken away. It's a foot race, and he's not going to win it. But the Eagles are into the red zone for the third time.
Carry by Smalley.
Binkley on the tackle.
Tackle made by Binkley.
This is going to be their third golden opportunity. Let's see if they can take control of this one.
Last two red zone opportunities ended in interceptions back in the first half.
It's first down Douglas at the 15.
First red zone opportunity was certainly not helped by the errant snap that cost him 15 yards. Could never recover in this running game. They're fighting for it again. Gain of about 5 yards. Inching ever closer.
Carry by Franco.
Trying to get into the end zone for the first time tonight.
Down to the 10. Gain of 5 on the play brings up second down.
Run again. Flag thrown.
Carry by Smalley.
See if we get some kind of holding. Run didn't go very far.
Tackle was made by Matthew Reeves. Penalty is holding on Douglas.
And it will be a holding on Douglas, so
take back everything they just got and more.
They'll be forced to back up 10 yards, put them behind the chains on second down. Be about a 2nd and 15. Right on the fringe of the red zone now, 20-yard line. 2nd and 15, 2 minutes to go. And you run it again.
Nothing much there.
Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage. If that. 3rd and long. 1:40 to go, third quarter. DAR 35, Douglas nothing.
Play by 3 yards brings up 3rd down.
Quarterback searching for room. He's got some.
Carry by Teal.
Gonna be short though.
By Tandy.
Tandy on the tackle, and it's gonna be 4th down. Douglas might as well go for it from here, down 35, third quarter. Fourth and about 4 or 5 yards. We'll see if the Eagles can push past the sticks. Maybe into the end zone. Tackled short. And the Eagles will turn it over. The Patriots say no points for you yet. A great stand by the Patriot defense. They bend but don't break. And they are 3 for 3 on red zone defenses. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. Patriots leading by 5 scores, 35-0. One, maybe 2 plays before the quarter ends, and we head to the 4th. Whistles blow again.
Now what?
Full start. Once again. Half the distance to the goal.
Well, out there on DAR half the distance to the
About
goal.
3.5 yards.
It'll be first and 13.
So from the 3, now they look to throw, steps up, fires a bullet, got him.
Intercepted. Sutton dropped it, and he just fell right into his arms.
Yeah, I thought Sutton had it there, but no, right through his hands. And the first turnover for the Patriots. And the Eagles are right back in the red zone with 19 seconds to go in the third quarter.
It'll be first and goal for Douglas at the DAR 8.
So Douglas has a first and goal here.
Another opportunity.
Once again, right on the doorstep, we'll see if the Patriot defense can deny them entry to the end zone. Taken, up the gun. Moving forward, close to the goal line, stop short.
36.
And they're right there at it, but that will be the third.
The third quarter comes to a close. Douglas close to their first points.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, it's DAR 35, Douglas nothing. Good quarter for the Patriots. Outscored Douglas 6-0. We'll see if they can make a goal line stand and preserve the shutout. You know that's what the coaching staff, players, and the fans all want.
And you just really think Sutton had that one. It's just unfortunate. That would have been a big catch for him.
Yeah, that turnover obviously goes to the quarterback, but the wide receiver with a little bit of blame as well. Nonetheless, they still lead by 35 points. Comfortable lead heading into the last quarter of play, where Douglas has the ball on the 3. Second and goal.
Yeah, Douglas would have to do something really spectacular in this last quarter to turn this one around.
Yeah, at this point, searching more for moral victories if you're the Eagles. First game, not region play. Not too much on the line, but if you're Douglas, you like to get into the end zone here, crack the scoreboard for the first time on the year, and build some confidence heading into next week. Douglas lined up in the I formation. They'll try to push forward.
It's going to be close. I don't know if they got it.
They did not get it. Third and goal. About the 1. Douglas right there.
1 yard brings up third and goal at the 2.
Can you see Jeffrey?
See if they can finally break through. Third and goal. They got 2 more shots. Run this time.
And
pushing
like
forward.
Yep,
And he did get it. Touchdown, Eagles. So no shutout tonight. But still comfortably in front are the Patriots, now leading 35-6.
3-yard touchdown run for number 16, Dakota Stewart.
And the Eagles will come on and see if they can tack on the extra point, or they might even go for 2.
Yeah, I would imagine they would go for 2 here. They will.
And it's going to be close. I don't know if they got it.
I think he's short.
Yep, he is short. They won't get the 2.
He is, so no 2-point conversion. So with 11:17 to go in the fourth quarter, Patriots lead 35-6.
You see better up there? Yeah, you actually can. So I'm a little higher. You're a little higher. That's probably as tall as you sat the whole time. Yeah. I wish whenever I stood down I was this tall. I wish whenever I stood up I was this tall.
You got a big heart.
That's right.
That's a man, Diane.
We'll see how the Patriots offense responds after their defense gives up the first points of the game. Eagles just about set to kick off from their 40.
Cruz set to kick off for Douglas. Back deep for DAR is Tandy, Leonard, and Largent.
Usual suspects of Tandy, Leonard, and Largent back to receive. That kick is toward the right sideline and out of bounds, so Patriots will take over off the free kick out of bounds.
It'll be first and 10 for DAR at the 35.
What they send them for? Send them for no, I'm talking about what? They go to quarterback.
Stubblefield and company back out for their first drive of the fourth quarter. Looking to answer the Eagles' 6 points. Speed option pitch. Trying to get the edge and not finding much of it is Darling.
Still picks up a few yards on the play. Looks like about 6.
Modest gains, second down.
They made 6 yards, it'll be second and 4.
Darling flanks Stubblefield to his right. Stubblefield quick fires out to the right side and got a man.
Didn't quite get it. Little low throw there, but
a couple more yards makes it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 3rd and 1.
And they jumped. Eagles jump.
So
looked like number 58.
So Douglas will give DAR the first down instead of making them earn it. 1st and 10 near midfield. 49-yard line. Yep. Looked like the wide receivers jumped that time for the Patriots.
Looked like Lindsey came out a little too fast there.
Yeah. Came out of the gates running, trying to beat their men. Get 6 points, but false start. So they'll give the 5 yards back. They will not give the first down back, though. 1st and 15. Stubblefield takes the snap. Looking for his receivers, looking long. Got a man, it's Leonard.
And Leonard
he catches it inside the 10.
That's a touchdown.
And he's in. Beautiful throwing catch. Stubblefield to Leonard. The senior connection. Touchdown, DAR.
That couldn't have been a more perfect throw from Stubblefield. He put it right where Leonard could get it.
Yeah, perfect throw by Stubblefield. Leonard caught it in some traffic, pushed the defender away, and ran in for 6. And they do get that 6 points right back with 9:55 to go in the game.
56-yard touchdown pass from Stubblefield to Leonard. Awesome.
Yeah, beautiful ball. Probably the best one we've seen all night from Stubblefield. And Leonard did the rest. We'll see if Duval can make up for that missed extra point. And he does.
Got it.
So with 9:56 to go in the game, it's DAR 42, Douglas 6. Hope to see more plays like that next week, where the Patriots will be playing in their first game of regional play against Fairview at home next week. Douglas takes to the road again. In their first region game, they play Boaz. Still about 10 minutes to go here in this one. But the Patriots well ahead. And you start to think about what plays you want to call, what players you want to use. If you're Coach Poole in a game that seems to be well in your hands.
Duval set to kick off for DAR.
Yeah, you'd really like to see some younger guys get in there, get in some game time experience. That'd be probably the best thing right now.
Yeah, region play starting next week. Want to start back on the road to the playoffs.
Number 8, Alex Smollett.
Squib kick. Fielded and kneeled down on it about the 36.
Number 53, Jacob Sims. It'll be 1st and 10 for Douglas at the 36.
So Douglas will get the football back after taking advantage of the interception and getting it in the end zone for the first time. 1 for 4 on red zone opportunities. A lot of opportunities have slipped away from them as that ball slips away, but again, they're able to fall on it.
I just cannot believe one of these miscues has not turned into something disastrous for them.
Yeah, a lot of drop balls.
No game on the play.
Only guys in white falling on them, though.
See ya.
Douglas again with that long huddle. Long walk back to the line of scrimmage. Play clock down to 4. As it's been in single digits most of the night when Douglas has the football. See a little jumpy there at the line, no call. And they'll run forward for a few yards.
Here at the middle of Smaller, tackle made by Binkley and Jarman. Gain of 5 on the play, but it rings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. Whistles blow. Timeout, Douglas. Their first time out of the half. They'll look to talk about this 3rd down play.
Maybe try to run something they haven't yet. I don't know. Switch something up.
Yeah, like we said, both teams probably They know they have to wrap this one up, but starting to think about beyond this game at this point. It has 8:26 remaining. Patriots lead 42-6. I would think that the next time the Patriots get the ball on offense, we might see some different personnel.
Eagles on their way back out after this timeout. We'll see if they go for maybe a passing play, something crazy like that.
We'll see. 3rd and 5. I formation, 4 men in the backfield. Handoff given to that 4th man, and he rumbles forward.
He does fight forward, and he does get the first down and a few more after it.
Yeah, he was not going to be denied.
First down, Douglas.
They pick up the first down. Near midfield now for the Eagles. You see the game that they want to play. They want to play slow, ground and pound, but that becomes difficult once you get down multiple scores. They run forward again for another first down. Good run. Starting to break through that Patriot defense, but at this point, less than 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, may have found a chink in the armor there, but it's too little too late.
First down, Douglas at the DAR 39.
So back-to-back first down plays. I think that's the first time that's happened tonight for the Eagles. They hand off again. And another modest gain.
Tackle made. Largent. Play made 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 38.
Second and 9. 6:40 to go in the game. DAR 42, Douglas 6. Snap. QB keeper.
Shut that one down.
Keeper by Taylor.
Yeah, kept it, spun left, and then ran into a wall. That wall was Seth Esslinger and Matthew Reeves. Now, Douglas facing a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Run again.
Carry by Stewart.
And 4th down.
The tackle is Largent and Emmons. Play by 3 yards. That'll bring up 4th down. We have a heat timeout on the field.
4th down, but before we will have another heat timeout. Trying to keep those players hydrated with 5:39 to go in the game.
Patriot fans, don't forget.
Patriots leading 42-6.
The Patriots will be at home again. They will host Fairview. That will begin region play. Make plans to be here next Friday night. Kickoff is set for
Fairview at home next week.
Here at Patriot Stadium.
Right here at Patriot Stadium. First game of regional play.
Should be a good game, too.
I think so. First step on the road, hopefully, back to the playoffs. Coach Poole, in my interview with him, talked about all the seniors that he lost and talked about the guys that needed to step up for them to mirror the success they had last year, and he pointed to this year's senior class. And I think we've seen why tonight. Stubblefield, Leonard, Thrasher, Sutton, all getting in on the fun. The offense has scored 42 points.
It's 4th and 7.
4th and 7.
At the 36.
Eagles from the 36. 4 men in the backfield.
Oh,
Ball dropped.
muff snap, and they do get to fall on it again.
But this time it's on 4th down, and they'll have to give it up.
Gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be
Another one of those muff snaps.
Ball will be turnover on downs.
And a turnover on downs is the result.
And we'll likely just see the Patriots here just pounding it on the ground, trying to run that clock down.
Patriots will take over with 5:14 to go. Already leading 42-6.
It'll be 1st and 10 for DAR at the 35. Timeout taken by Douglas.
And Douglas takes their
Second time out of the
their
half.
second time out of the half. Not too sure why, but I guess they'll talk over this little defensive possession they're going to have here.
I think,
Yeah, everything is learning. 5:14 to go in the game. Use those minutes as practice session for your players. Try to get better each and every second. And hopefully have some better results later on in the season if you're the Eagles. Patriots pacing around on the sideline, ready to go.
Yeah, during this timeout, we could take a chance to talk about an outstanding player on the Patriots offensive line, Eli Spray, who is actually playing injured right now, actually a torn labrum in his right arm.
He's gutting it out, that is for sure.
Spray has always been someone like that. Didn't let an injury keep him down.
Yeah, senior year, said I'm not going out like that. I'm gonna play through it, have my surgery after the season. So, huge block there.
And he's just out of there. Blake Tandy has just outran the entire Eagle squad, and he's just gone. Touchdown. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, right out of the timeout, 65 yards for Tandy, who's fired up, and he should be. The junior in for 6 with 5:01 to go in the game. The extra point is good.
Oh, it's good.
So, 6 points, add 1. Makes it 7 more points for the Patriots, bringing them to a total of 49. The Eagles sit at 6 with 5:01 to go in the game. Big run right out of the timeout.
Patriots really showing off the versatility they can have in that running back slot. Just, I mean, all of them seem adequate. They seem ready for the season.
Yeah. Tandy that time, you have Darling, Largen, Emmons. A lot of different guys you can get back there and run.
Patriots gonna boot it off again.
Duval to kick off for DAR.
Eagles offense will get another crack. This Patriots defense that has been much better than week 1 against Westminster, where they gave up 68 points in that loss.
Kickoff return by Stewart.
Goes down around the 39.
Decent return there. And the Eagles offense will set up shop at about the 39, 40-yard line. First down.
It's 1st and 10 for Douglas at the 40-yard line.
Patriots running on a player late. Handoff.
And he fights forward for about 5.
Carried by Smalley. Tackle made by Jarman. 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 at 45.
Second and 5. Handoff. Got a hole. 40, 35, taken down.
And they just
about the 32.
Finding holes in that Patriot line.
Tackle made by Largent.
And they abuse it when they can.
Couple different times. Patriots defense has bent but hasn't broken for the most part.
23 yards, first down, Douglas.
One time Douglas
DAR
found the end
32.
zone and they had perfect field position. Started at about the 8 and were able to punch it in after the interception. And it went in and out of the hands of Sutton. First and 10 from the 32. Handoff. Left side on his feet. Near that far sideline.
Got 6 or 7 there.
Tackle made by Lindsey. Also Fuller.
Couple of defensive changes for the
I think they're starting to get some of their younger guys out there, get a little experience.
Patriots. Sprinting on and off. Trying to avoid the substitution penalties. Less than 3 to play. Run up the middle. He's got a hole this time. And tripped up, shoelace tackle.
Carried by Smalley.
He might have found the end zone there. If it were not for Largent, who was just able to grab him by the lower leg and drag him down.
Played 14 yards. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Holding on Douglas.
Holding on Douglas. So just take that right back, what you just did. It's unfortunate.
So a 14-yard gain turns into a 10-yard loss for the Eagles. Now their field position doesn't look nearly as good. With 2:30 and counting in the game. Patriots 49, Eagles 6. Second and long.
Timeout taken by Douglas.
And Douglas takes another timeout.
Takes their last timeout with 2:17 to go. Can't take them home with you. Can't take them to next week, so might as well use them.
And they're back out on the field, ready to go.
Douglas, 2nd and long. They'll run again.
Nothing going.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Carry by Stewart.
Under 2 to go in the game.
Tackle made by Mason Walker.
This might be the last possession for the Eagles. Will definitely be the last possession for the Eagles.
12 at the 34-yard line.
As soon as the Patriots get the ball back, they can knee on it and end this game. Say we had 49-6. 3rd and 12. Couple downs remaining. Handoff, run, room. Near the sticks.
Carry by Smalley. Tackle made by Largent.
Fourth down.
7 yards brings up 4th down.
Under 1 minute to go in the game.
Carry by Smalley.
Got the first. So it looks like Douglas will
40, Colin Cantrell.
might end this game with a football. Unless they can find the end zone. 40 seconds to go in the game. First down prevents the Patriots from kneeling on it.
Yards, first down, Douglas. The DAR 19-yard line.
Douglas into the red zone for the 5th time. This time, though, with only 25 seconds and counting.
Carried by Smalley, right inside the 10.
And they might get a touchdown yet before the game is over.
Another first down. They're going to have to hurry up their huddle a little bit, though. Only 15.9.
They're like 12 yards. First
I don't know
down,
if they know
Douglas.
that.
Yeah, Douglas has been taking a long time in the huddle. 9-8.
Oh,
See if
they
they can get one
realized.
play off and go for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They
Snap
got the
off.
snap off.
And
They got a
he's in.
touchdown.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Game-ending
Douglas.
touchdown for the Eagles, but the Patriots are going to win the football game.
Guess that's
Guess
what
it's
you
still-
can
it's still
call
gotta-
call a buzzer beater in football, I guess.
Yeah.
7-yard touchdown run.
Doesn't change the outcome.
Alex
Yeah.
Smalley.
Changes the score a little bit. And we'll wait. See if they, they still got to kick the extra point or go for 2.
Hopefully
Or do they?
they'll do something soon. They calling it? They're just going to snap it with nobody on the field? Just snap it and somebody walk in.
I think that's going to do it.
Just go out there and kick it with no defense.
Yeah, so they'll line up here. A very odd inning, one of the oddest innings I've ever seen.
I don't think I've ever seen something like
in
that
a football
before.
game. The team that's losing by a lot scores as time expires. And your final score is DAR 49, Douglas 12. Be sure to join us next week for regional play. The Patriots will take on Fairview at home. First game in region. Be sure to join us then.
Yeah, thank you all for watching, and good night.